YouTube, this is me, Asian Dave, aka Fanatical for Jesus, aka Asian Sensation, and so on and so forth. Anyway, so I'm here to make a video response to this guy named Weighing of the Heart. He made a video to me, pretty much talking about me and about my love for black women. And I do appreciate that he was respectful in the video. I would like to have him on the Google Hangout sometime so we could talk more about this, but that's up to him. Anyways, so he made some claims about me. I told him that if he wants to, he could private message me a bunch of questions, and I'll make a video where I answer each of his questions, because it'll be easier that way. And he said he would, so I'm waiting for him to do that. But in the meantime, I'll respond to this video that he made about me, and then I'll post the video in the description box below, so you guys can go check it out too. But anyways, so first off, the first thing he said was that he's against interracial relationship for two reasons. One of them is because the Bible is against interracial relationship, and I had a laugh about that one. I had a good laugh about that, because nowhere in the Bible is it against interracial relationship. You can't find anywhere where it says that. Now, what it does say is that a Christian should not be with a non-Christian. That's the only type of interracial relationship the Bible condemns, because Christians are not supposed to be with non-Christians. And that just makes sense why Christians shouldn't be with a non-Christian, but that's for a whole nother video entirely. I might make a video where I talk about that more in depth. I don't know, I might or might not, I don't know yet. But anyways, so then he says that it's scientifically, again, like science, I don't know, it's like, I don't really understand what the guy was talking about with that, where he was going. But, it's all genetics, and he said that pretty much, our genes, so, I don't know. What he seems to forget is that Asian people, the people that are, the original people that went to Asia, migrated to Asia from Africa. All the different races between, Asian, and Hispanic, well, yeah, the Asian people and Hispanic people have their roots in Africa, whereas white people have their roots in the Caucasoid Mountain caves, where they're having inbred sex with each other and having sex with animals. So, really, white people are the only ones that have part human, part animal DNAs. And really, white people are the only ones who aren't fully human. So, I don't know where he was going with that. But, anyways, so in the video, I do agree with him that black women are the most beautiful women on earth. That's why I love them so much. But he gets on me saying that I don't ever talk about Asian women, and there must be some kind of problem with me in the household or some shit like that. Well, first off, I want to say he obviously missed all the videos that I have made directly about Asian women. I just recently made one about an Asian girl from Taiwan, my country, that got in trouble when she was part of a K-pop band, and she got in trouble because she took a picture of herself holding the Taiwan flag, and mainland China hated that and just sparked this huge controversy. If you guys want to know more about that, you guys can go check out my video about that. And then I also did a whole entire series talking about internalized hate within the Asian community. So I do speak up for Asian women. But however, the reason why I have more AMBW videos, or why I have videos more about black women, is because I am part of the AMBW community. So I talk about issues in the AMBW community. That just makes sense. There's no issues going on with me within the household or anything like that. I love my culture, and I don't think, and just like he said, I do not put anything or any race or culture above my culture. I am kind of ethnocentric in a way, because I do believe that Asian culture, or specifically Chinese culture, is better than other cultures. But I don't, hate anybody else from a different culture or anything like that. And also, he said that, he was trying to say pretty much that since I grew up around predominantly black people and Hispanic people, he tries claiming that I have what's called a hood pass, which is pretty much the hood passes when someone that's not black or Hispanic grow up within a community that's full of black people or Hispanic people. They automatically assume that gives them a pass to participate in the affairs of black people or Hispanic people, and um he tried claiming that it doesn't give me a pass. Well, first off, never once did I ever claim to ever just want to participate in the affairs of black people or the Hispanic people. But yes, I do speak out against issues that are pertaining to all minorities living in a white supremacist culture. And when I speak about these issues, they're issues that all minorities can relate to: Asians, Hispanic, and black people. So, like, yeah, there are issues within the black community specifically that is between them. And I don't speak about those issues that are pertaining specifically to black people. So, I don't know, like, where he gets this idea that I think I have the right to participate in their affairs when I don't do that. Like, and then, but yeah, I speak out against issues that all minorities can relate to because we all live in this world and we all have to live under this white supremacist culture. So that's what I speak out against. And also, he talks about my love for black women, and he kind of compares it to like a fetish or some shit like that, because he says usually when people say they love black women, they always just point out physical attributes that they love about black women, and that's why it's just a fetish. And I do agree with him there that there are a lot of people that talk about their love for black women, and when you ask them why they love black women, they just point out stuff like, well, I love their hair, I love the color of their skin, I love their ass, I love their... Yeah, you get the picture. But the thing is, I'm not like that. Yes, I do love the way black women look. I do love, I do love their beauty, their physical beauty, and I admire their physical beauty and everything. However, I go much deeper than that. And I did make a video about this where I made two videos about this, really about why I adore black women. And my thought process about why I love black women goes much deeper than just their physical attributes. Like, I can identify more with a black woman than I can with a white woman. In all my relationships, when I dated black women, I had a better connection with them than when I dated any other woman from another race. So that's why I date black women. That's why I love them. And also there's a lot of similarities between Chinese culture and black culture. There are a whole lot of similarities. But when I'm in a relationship, yes, I do kind of come into the relationship with my tradition, and but at the same time, I allow them to have their culture too, and it works out fine. Because like I said, we have a lot of similarities in cultures, so we don't really have to assimilate to each other because we're already similar. Yeah, and I just honestly I don't know. He claims to be a separatist, and I can respect that. I'm kind of like a separatist too, except on a different scale. Like, I believe that minorities, that black people, Hispanic people, and Asian people, like I said before in other videos, the three of us need to unite and stick together. And instead of focusing on each other and fighting amongst ourselves, we should unite and fight against the white supremacist power structure. It just makes common sense to me. It does. And yeah, I don't know, it's just stupid, that we're fighting against each other. And I do appreciate that he did say that he does love my culture. He loves our food and everything, and I like that. Our food is pretty bomb. I can't even lie. And yes, I do love Asian women too. I may not talk about them as much, but I do love Asian women. Asian women and black women are pretty much my two top favorites. And I don't put black women above Asian women. I don't put Asian women above black women. I love them both equally. However, when it comes to settle down, I would like to settle down with a black woman and have some beautiful Blasian babies. But like, um, I don't know. He just towards the end of the video, he pretty much said that he doesn't mind if I look at a black woman and admire her beauty from afar, but he wouldn't approve of me being in a relationship with her. Well, guess what? I'm not looking for your approval or anybody else's approval about who I choose to be with. That's just a silly statement. It reminds me, oh, this comedian. I forgot who it was. I think it was Dan Ninen. Like, I know I talk about him a lot. That's probably why I keep having his name on my mind. But anyways, he was no, it wasn't Dan Ninen. It was this other comedian. It was a Chinese comedian. Forgot what his name was, though. But anyways, he was talking about the experience he had when he was dating a black woman. And he would have her come over to his apartment frequently. And one day, like, this old black man came out and started talking to him, and he said, "Hey, I saw that fine ass sister that came over to your apartment the other night." He said, "Oh yeah, that's my girlfriend." And he turned around and was like, "Hey, I'm not mad at you." And he was like, "What the fuck? Like, you're not mad at me? Like, okay, like, I don't really give a shit if you were mad at me." And he was like, "I don't go up to every," he was like, "I see more black men and Asian women couples than I see it the other way around. And I don't go up to random black men and Asian women couples and just walk up to them, tap them on the shoulder, and said, 'Hey, I just want you to know that I am not mad about this right here. It's totally okay by me.'" And yeah, that's pretty much what it sounds like when this guy says that. So I just can't help but to chuckle. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Feel free to post your comments in the comment section below. And as always, don't forget to rate and subscribe, because I know y'all love looking at my sexy ass face. I mean, you can't get enough of the Asian sensation. I understand. I mean, damn, I look fine. But yeah, like I said, subscribe, rate, comment. Like, alright, stay awesome, Gotham.